Hey y'all, welcome back to Miss Blund's Cooking. Today we're going to make a bread pudding. I had a request, so I'm doing this for you. First thing you're going to need is 1 loaf of French bread cut into cubes. And just if it's fresh, just let it sit out for a couple hours. You're going to need a bag of chopped pecans, cup of raisins, 2½ sticks of butter, sugar, milk, half and half, 3 eggs, heavy whipping cream, vanilla, and sugar, or cinnamon, I'm sorry. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our eggs and we're going to put them in a separate bowl. Do our eggs, and once we do our eggs, then we're going to add in our half and half and our milk. Okay. Got our eggs. Now, we're going to add in 2 cups of half and half to the egg mixture. Now, and next we're going to add in, bear with me, I'm going through a recipe. We're going to do 2 cups of regular whole milk to our egg and half and half. And then what we're going to do after this is we are going to mix with and I'm just going to get it to where the eggs are incorporated with your milk in your half and half. So I'm going to do that really quick. And so this is going to end up turning almost a yellow color because of the egg yolks. There. Happy. There. Now we're going to take our big bowl, and we're going to add in our French bread, or any type of bread. It doesn't have to be French, but I like the French better because of the crust on it. And we're going to put this in a bowl, in this mixture, and we're going to take this mixture and pour it over the top of our bread. And this is going to sit here for 10 minutes. Okay, we have let our bread sit for 10 minutes in the half and half and in 2 cups of whole milk. At this point, we're going to take and add, yes, 3 cups of sugar. My son and my husband are like, that's a lot of sugar. It is, but it's worth it. And then we're going to stir each thing in here as gently as we're not going to stir it, we're going to kind of fold it, is what we're doing. And then just start thickening up on you. Okay, we've got the sugar. We'll show it to you. And this is what it's going to look like. At this point, then we're going to take a half a stick of butter and pour, that's been melted, we're going to pour that in. And we're going to fold this in. In each process, you're going to fold it. And the reason I use the French bread is because it seems to hold better together than any other bread. But you can use whatever you want. Then we're going to take and we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of vanilla. Okay, got that. Now we're going to add in our 1½ tablespoons of cinnamon. Just pour that over the top. You're going to mix that in. And once you're mixing, you will notice that your bread is going to start coming apart. And that's what you want it to do. It needs to fall apart a little bit. And now we're going to add in 1 cup of raisins that I've soaked in hot water for about 10 minutes and drained. And we're going to mix this in. Then we're going to take this mixture and this is what it's going to look like before you put it into your pan. Make sure when you put it in your pan that you grease your pan really well. Okay, I have greased up 2 9x9 pans because I don't have a larger one, but it calls for a 9x13 pan. You can use aluminum or glass. So I'm going to split the mixture in half and pour it in. And then we're going to take it over to a 325 degree oven, and it's going to bake for right about 50 minutes. 50 minutes. And that way it'll firm it up and it'll be nice and sweet bread. Okay, what we've done is I have put 2 sticks of butter in a heavy saucepan. And what we're going to do is we're going to melt this down. So once we get this melted down, then we're going to add our brown sugar. And so we're going to let that set. Okay, we've got our butter melted. And at this stage, we're going to add in 1 cup, and this is light brown sugar. We're going to add this to our pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to stir this around until the sugar has dissolved. Okay, now we've got some of that where it's melted down, and then we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. Okay, you can see that it has come to a boil, so at this point we're going to take it and turn it down to low. And you're going to keep stirring it on low for 5 minutes. And we're also going to add in our chopped up pecans. There we go. And we're just going to keep stirring it. Okay, our bread pudding has come out of the oven. We've let it cool for about 20 minutes. That way I can touch it. And at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece and we're going to show it to you. Okay, we have our praline sauce that we cooked. And we're just going to take and we're going to drizzle a little bit right over the top of your bread pudding. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe.